Stream started. EA.
Hello. Hi. Hello. I started a stream very late. Well, first, it was because I was like distracted, making terms of service document, and then when I was like, shit, it's late, I need to start stream. Immediately, people from my family called me like, hey, I need you to move this amount of money into these like 5 different separate accounts. And I need you to do it now. And I'm like, fuck. You're clean a chicken in and has also looking. Okay, that's fine. That's fine. Basil. Yeah. Oh, it's not the one for ours. It's a different thing. Yeah. The thing with ours was very casual. Yeah. I'm actually going to help him with something else. Yeah. Later today. Yeah, because apparently he wants me to modify the little program I gave him to implement something that is like something I suggested to him, and he was like, nah, I don't need that. And I was like, okay, your choice. Yeah. Also, I don't know if I mentioned this on the Terraria stream, but when I was trying to make Terraria work, the damn thing kept like changing the resolutions for my monitors, so the icons on my like desktop are like all shuffled all over the place, and it's very disconcerting. Yeah. I believe maybe it has happened to you before, like you connect a new monitor, or I don't know, you run a very old game and the resolution like completely breaks, right? And the icons go everywhere. Yeah. You're still not used to seeing Concert Rodan streams on Mondays? Really? Well, that was like very difficult. It was fun, yeah. Yeah, having your icons shuffle is it does indeed ducks. Yes. With capital D. That actually makes me wonder. Wait, where is Game Maker? Where is my Game Maker icon? Oh, he's over there. I've been like sorting my Discord for a while. Yeah. You were going to correct the typo, but it was funny like that. Yeah. Hello. Hello. Humbleboo. Hello. Welcome. Welcome, welcome.
Halo hand blink waving.
Hello. Yeah. So that was why I was a little bit late today. And huge phone. Silence machine. Let me shut you down. There we go. Okay. So, what was I talking about? Oh yeah. People interrupted me the very moment I need to stream. Yeah. But yeah, that happened. So I will be maybe not sleeping today either, because ours is like on a very weird like time zone. Yeah. So I need to check with him. Yes. I'm also trying to open commissions, art commissions, on Begin. Yeah. That's what I was making the terms and conditions for. Yeah. I don't know if I should like give what to call it? Rights, commercial rights for people, right? Because currently I want to try starting with what to call it? A very small like project, right? I want to make like my little sprite, right? That I did for the game. The one that is very HoloCure inspired. And offer it like as a feature. Yeah. If I could offer commercial lefts, I would indeed. Yeah. So I kind of want to see. I don't know where I should like offer commercial rights as part of the package, right? Where you can use it freely. Yeah. Do you want to play games or what? Well, today specifically, I'm not playing games. I'm making a game. Yeah. Yes. Actually, let me switch to that screen.
Stream started. EA, Halo hand blink waving.
Yeah, so I've been making this game. Oh, wait, did I?
Release date 2028.
That's questionable in more ways than one. Let's see. I want to set this to that. Okay. I've been making code, right? And making a little game. Yes. Today, I wanted to fix some issues that exist with my dungeon. I have my notes right here. Dungeon 2 has a bunch of problems, mainly with entrances. Yeah. There is a prototype available on my Patreon. Yeah, if you want to check it out, it's there, right? But mind you, it has a lot of bugs. I'm currently trying to fix this. Yeah, the prototype is free on Patreon. You don't need to pay anything. Yeah. So, let's do a little run, shall we? This is my game, right? Currently it's very simple. There is not much art on it. So, we are right here. This is like a placeholder area. In here we can have the dungeon I'm currently testing. Right now there is like a lot of stuff that is like placeholder all over the place. And you can see on the corner here the text that says currently what kind of bugs exist. Yeah. That I need to fix. Edgecore card. It does look like a car. I need to add animations to the guy. Yeah. We also had the bunny. Okay, so currently the main issue is that when I go over here, right? If we go here to this side, over here, then we go through the puzzle. I keep forgetting the solution to this. There we go. Okay, so here we get the key, right? The first, like, actual key. I need to fix that. The treasure chest is on top. I need to fix that. Then we go back, right? We are missing an animation for the door. This one that needs to close automatically. Once we go through that, we are supposed to go down here and open a door right here. That's fine, combo blow. Have a nice meal. Yes. No issues. So I need to basically make a little door right here, right? And over here, there is an issue, I believe, with the number of keys you have available, right? So if I go over here, I can get, I believe this was like this. Yeah. I got another key. And then there is one more right here. Right? Those are the keys on this area. Yeah. Nice game. Thank you. It's still in progress. Ouch. So then we go over here. There is supposed to be another door right here, locked. Also, I need to make this not like crossable. And here we encounter the first issue. You see, there is these two guys right here, right? Well, they kill each other. And that causes the key to spawn, right? This key has the problem that because it only appears when you defeat all enemies, that means if you kill the bunnies here, if the bunny outside is still alive, the key will not appear, right? Which is an issue. Another thing is that we don't have like an indication of the current of keys. You have? Yeah, that's another issue. Then we have the puzzle. And then we fight this boss that has no animations, just the dead animation. Just remove the bunny outside. I suppose that's a good solution. Yeah. Then we go over here and grab the item, and then we go back. This guy should be staying dead, but he's not staying dead for some reason. And here we're supposed to exit through here. Right? The issue with that... the torch is... I don't have an icon for the torch. That's another issue. So we are supposed to burn this, right? And then we exit through here. But that sends us all the way to the start of the game. That's another issue I need to fix. Yeah. Sadly. Okay, so let's begin fixing stuff. First, I think the most pressing one would be the bunny outside the room, because that can actually like soft lock you. And I also want to do another thing. Let me show you.
Silent Night 2121 subscribe to the channel.
Thank you for subscribing to the channel, Silent. Okay, so this is the design, right? You can actually see the answers for the puzzles right here. So there is this detail. You see there is a lock right here, right? That is for the door that is missing, right? We are missing some enemies also over here. Okay. There is one key over here in this area, right? That you get from going through all of this this way. This key over here. Right? So you have one key. And aside from that, everything else is locked, right? Well, if I use that key over here in this area and solve this puzzle, once I go in here, I don't have any more keys, so I cannot go in here or I cannot go up there, right? The issue here is that then you're stuck because you cannot open this one over here, right? That's why I added the extra key over here. Yeah. But then I realized, okay, what if when you get the key over here, instead of opening this door, what if you open this one, right? Well, if you do that, then you can get this torch, right? But then you cannot open this door because you don't have any more keys. Right? We are back to the same problem we had on the beginning. I have come to the realization that whenever I have a certain number of locks, I need to provide either the same number of keys or make sure the behind the door somewhere you can get one more, right? So I always need to make it in such a way that a locked door always matches 1-to-1 with the keys you have, according to the number of doors you have. You need to match the keys. If not, the alternative is that you must guarantee that behind every door there is one more key, right? If not, the player will get stuck. That's something I just noticed last stream. Which is an important detail. Yeah.
So tell me, Mew, do you dream of becoming a vampire?
Not a vampire specifically. I would love to be like immortal. Yeah. That way I can put like $1 into an investment account and wait 1,000 years and be already a millionaire. While I'm like just not worrying about it. Yeah. Okay. Okay, so because I added one key right here, right? On this corner right here. That means I need to add one more key after the torch, either over here, right? Or over here, where I thought it was more like reasonable. So I added one here and basically blocked off this, so you need the torch to get to it, right? That's one way to do it. The issue with that is that now, if you notice, I have 1, 2, 3 locked doors, right? Well, with the keys I added, now we have 1, 2, 3 right here, 4, 5. We have 5 keys for 3 doors, which is a bit of an issue. Yeah. I was thinking, how do I solve this? And then I realized, add that locked door behind the locked door. I could do that, but as a vampire, you always have to check get the blood of your potential victim checked, so make sure they don't have AIDS or something. Wow. Usually a predator eats a specific species of prey because they are not compatible with the diseases or parasites. Yeah. So in theory, if a vampire prioritizes humans, it's because they are not compatible with the diseases of the humans. Yeah. Yeah, having to rely on that forever sucks. One thing I can do is convert this one right here, this door, into a locked door. Literally sucks. Yeah. That way I can like match 1-to-1 right here. Right? We still have this like key to worry about also. So we will have one key over here. And that's either third key or here. Once inside here, I give you your key back. You go through here, go grab that. And with that, you can access this key to open that. Right? Draining the blood and drinking it from a wine glass is another option. That's true. Yes. Indeed. Another thing I noticed is that I forgot to add the compass somewhere. Yeah. Oh wait, no, the compass is right here. I didn't even notice. How could I make this work? The more I examine my dungeon, the more I think I didn't design it correctly. Okay. I don't know what to do with this key. I could remove it, but I really like this puzzle. Add a lock chest. But what do I put in the chest? Should I do what the original Zelda game did and just give your chest with not useful stuff? I could just switch the key for something else. Switch the key for one dead bee. I would need to make a bee, which is an issue. How do I make this make sense? I suppose I could just remove it, since there is no like point to it. I actually don't know what to do with this. And the problem is like this locked door right here. Wait. Okay, you gotta catch the boss. That's nice. Okay, that's fine. Good luck. Don't die. Safe travels. Okay, I just got like an idea. We have two locks right here, right? And then we have a third lock over here. What if I move this lock? Instead of having it here, how about I move it over here, right? That means this one will be open. So you go in here, get one key over here, right? And then you get a second right here, optionally. Defeat that boss in combat. So you walk out here with two keys, right? If you go up on this area, you will get your key back over here. So you still have two keys, and then you can go through here. Wait, I think I got it. That's a nice solution. A very nice and clean solution. Okay. Okay, so we are right here. I don't think we need this. I can kill that. That way we don't have to deal with that. And let's see. Dungeons, Dungeon 2. Okay, so the keys can stay where they are. So I need to modify 6-3. 6-3. I need to remove this chest. Well, not remove it. I can just change the output. How about I give them a big heart? Okay. Now what I need is to make the sprite for the closed doors. Let's see. Doors. Doors. Terrain.
Waving hand emoji. Hello, Mew.
Hello. Hello. Welcome. Welcome, Mundo. Let's see. I'm going to make a sprite. I will call this okay, so it should be let's call it placeholder. Neutral. What do I call this? I could just call it Naughty P. Okay, I have a different idea, actually. I'm trying to make it make sense with the other doors I already have. Let me set it like NTP with NTP, and then I will say it keylock. Cross in. Okay. So this one is going to be a very interesting one. It will be basically the first door, the first sprite that won't be 32 by 32. I'm going to make this 32 by 64 pixels. Wait. Don't maintain aspect ratio. right? The first vertical one. And what I'm going to do is just simply grab the actual lock one, and I will just steal the lock. Okay, so we have the lock. I want the chains also. And then I just need the sizes here. Okay. So I'm leaving like 1 pixel space like right here. Okay. Okay, let's see. So first I need to delimit the edge, right? Then I want to keep like the 1 pixel gap for both sides, just to make sure that is like correct. Actually, I did it on the ground layer. Then we have the 1 pixel right there. Okay, so those are like our limits, right? And because I'm not really planning on making something very complex for this. It's just going to be a placeholder. Let's see. I'm going to make it like this. I will start with this. And how about I dedicate like this amount for like the wall itself, right? And then I will grab 2 pixels right here for the door itself on both sides, right? And now that I have that, I will grab the white again, and I need to leave another gap right here, just to make it have like deepness. Yeah. Right. And now what I'm going to do is just use other colors to fill it in. So we have the door, right? We have the outside. Like that. And then I just need to center this. I can place this like there. Right? To make it more like an actual seal on the door. And then I just clear the extra stuff on the bottom. to make sure it matches with the other tile sets. That doesn't look too bad. I could maybe make this a little bit darker to give it some depth. Right, and I can grab this, copy and flip it, and just move it up here. Like that. And now we have a locked door. It doesn't look like quite right, in my opinion, but it will do for now. Okay, so now that we have that, we have this little door. Let's make the corresponding object. Generic. Door state, clothes. Okay. Let me make it right here. Object underscore place holder door locked. Placeholder door not it. Oh wait, did I just make a? I just made a folder instead of an actual object. Create object. There we go. Now we just set the sprite to the NoTP1. Right? And let's see how it looks first, shall we? So we go over here. Not you. Over here. I can place it like right there. It looks not very... Doesn't look like quite correct. Oh, well, when I place it like that, it looks better. But it still looks a bit weird. Yeah. Okay. Let's make this a child of the parent of the door's parent. Objects, generic, parents. What is the parents? Generic, parent, door parent. Okay, so now we have these events right here. And the saving for the door type and state. This one is going to need to be modified. This function. Mainly because we created a new type of door. So we have the theme, the direction. We have the type. If it's a trigger lock. Entrance. Type. Okay, I need to add one thing after the theme, I believe it was. This one. Yes, after the theme, I need to add the HP. So I will call this variable teleport. Is teleport. Let's make this an if. Is teleport, and I will say if it is teleport, then I will add the prefix TP. Else it will be no TP. Yeah. That means I need to adjust all of this over here. This would be TP. I will add them to all of them. Okay. Yeah. Okay. That should do the trick, I believe. Except for all of this. I might need to do an overhaul of all the doors later. Yeah. I just noticing that there is a lot of like wasted stuff.
Meow meow.
Hello. Hello, hello. Hello. How are you today? Hello. I always have like trouble saying your name. Nairiel. Yeah. You're sleeping? Wow, did you have a long day maybe? Had to wake up early. I see. I see. Well, I hope you eventually get to have some rest. Yeah. Hmm. Okay. We have that done. Let's see. What do I need to modify here? The state is fine. The mask index, I think I need to modify. That is fine, but I need to maybe change over here. When state open, we do the transition. This is going to be overwritten because I don't need to do anything for the player here. On room end, we just save. On animation end, we go to open. Here, I want to set this as a different thing. Maybe I should make a new parent, actually. Yeah, because I'm thinking when it's closing, yeah, that needs to happen, right? But this does not need to happen. So we need to override this and remove it right here, and maybe introduce a different variable, something like sprite index. I will set it to -1, which makes the object invisible, basically. And no, I don't need that. Okay, I can do this, and I would need, yeah, this is fine actually. Okay, so I need a new event, a draw event, right? If actually switch state of the door is door state dot open. If the door is open, what I'm going to do is simply say, hey, sprite draw sprite, and it would be my underscore sprite on the position we are in, so the image is irrelevant. If I start up, I will barely do anything. I'm most productive during the morning, not having to go to work because the sense of urgency. I find that I'm the most productive the moment I'm like awake. It doesn't really matter if it's like in the morning or not. If I go take a nap and then wake up, I can be very like productive immediately after. Yeah. And I'm going to need to add my sprite here. Inherent, my sprite is going to be sprite index. So I will grab my current sprite. Right, by default. And on animation end, when the state is open, in the draw event, get us sprite. And I will use this one instead. Yeah, I don't need this one. My brain is like continuously optimizing this. So I can just grab that, right? And I can just set sprite index to -1 to set it to an empty sprite, right? Everything else on the default. I will simply say the sprite equals to this and draw underscore self. Okay, I think that actually works. Shall we give it a try? And it crashed. Lovely. And that is because I forgot to add a variable over here. Door parent. Here I'm going to add a new variable. And that would be is the fourth. It will be a boolean, and by default would be true. Yeah. Okay, one more try. There we go. We go in here and go looking for the door. That is all the way over here. Ah! Place door TP locked. Wow. Why are you looking for NTP locked? Oh wait, no, that's something different. Yeah, the door moved. I know why. That's because over here in the door, where are you, door? Right here. This door right here. I forgot to change this to the center. So over here, this door is not where it should be. There we go. Okay, we had an error here. NTP log. But I couldn't really see the error because of the way the thing threw the error. Let's see, can I modify this? Add log name plus this, okay? Show open parent event. And I want to remove the name for now. Let's just say door for now, just so I'm aware it's actually the door. I want to try there. Let's see. Ouch. Okay. So it's saying I don't have sprite placeholder TP normal opening. Oh, I see. It's the state. Yeah. Over here. This right here. I need to change the door type to door key lock. The state key has to be closed. Yeah. We don't need a target map or anything like that. Oh. TP close in we don't have, really? Let me check. TP close in sprite placeholder TP. Oh, I see. This right here needs to be off. There we go. Ouch. Yeah, the door is basically closed like this, right? It looks quite nice. So now I'm going to do the opposite. Let's make an open version, right? So duplicate, and this will be open, right? Let's see. So we are going to modify this. Basically, I'm going to just delete. Okay, and we can remove the chains. And we can remove the lock. Right, that is our open version. to make it look a little bit more like nice. No, I suppose I can just leave it like that. Well, I could like add a shadow, I suppose. Something like that. Actually, let me just finish the one below.
Hey.
Hello. Hello, my Jace. Welcome, welcome. 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 I think the one on the left looks better. So I'm going to cut it in half. Wow. And then I will just flip it like that, and place. There we go. And then I do it the other way. Right, and then I just change the opacity to something like, if I suppose 50 would be nice. Right. Okay. So let's see. On contact with the player right now is doing nothing. What was here before? If open with teleport. Yeah, let's override that. I believe there should be a behavior for the locked doors already. Yeah. Hell left. Doors. Breakable, normal, locked. Okay, let's use this as a... okay. I'm using a different thing right here. Okay. I can just copy this. And just sit over here. Thursday, object dungeon. Why are you saying this doesn't exist? Because you're using custom data. I see. Wait. Okay. Okay, let's try now. I'm going to close these ones. And I'm going to, just for testing, place a key. Just so we don't have to look for it. Ouch. And so I grab the key, get rid of the bunny, and I poop, and it's open. It's drawing below me, which is not something I like. That's an issue. It should be above. Hmm. Hmm. Can you just adjust the layer priorities? I could move it from to a different layer, right? The issue is that it might actually cause a different issue. I can maybe shift the drawing moment to a later phase. I can close this. I don't need this. And I need to open the door. Okay. So instead of running the code here on the draw event, I could just move this to the draw end. So that would be after everything has drawn. Yeah. Right? Ouch. Ouch. Okay. That looks way better. The only issue is that the shadow doesn't look natural. Yeah. Yeah, the shadow doesn't look like very natural. Also, I'm clipping a little bit. Yeah. Which is another issue. Well, for now, I suppose that's kinda works. I might need to fix that later. Yeah. Also, I kinda want to remove. Not that. I noticed that there is like some leftover right there. Let me check something, actually. Now I'm thinking I maybe made a mistake. I removed it. I just did it and I already forgot. Well, I might as well place it where it is supposed to go. Where are your rooms? That would be what exactly? I wanted to put it on 9-3. 9-3 and 6-1. Okay. 9-3. Not this one. 8-3? Yeah, 8-3. Okay, that looks quite nice. And I also need to move the bunny because that's not supposed to be there. Hmm. Yeah, it's happening what I thought it was going to happen. Now on the drone event, you can see I'm below the door. Yeah. Hmm. Okay, I need to fix that. I suppose I could just split it instead of doing it the way I'm doing. I could just simply say, hey, when the door is open, we do this. On the other hand, if the door is not open, just try yourself. No need to worry about anything. Yeah. It's still not working. Lovely. Hmm. That's weird. Okay, how about I do this even more exaggerated? How about I delete that and I add one that is even earlier? Okay, in that case, it should be a little bit better, I think. No, it's still causing the same issue. Why is that happening like that? Hold on. Did I place the door somewhere it shouldn't be? No, the door is at the bottom. Why is that happening? Hmm. What if I just don't draw the door? What happens if I do that? Is this maybe... Am I maybe overthinking this? Still the same issue for some reason. Make the door and the frame separate. Oh, that actually is a very good idea. Actually. Yeah. That's actually a very good idea. Huh. That will actually facilitate a lot of stuff. Huh. Actually. How much is 192 plus 64? 258. I didn't want that to happen. Don't must stay pointing aspect ratio of 56. Wait, is this thing like not growing the way I want? So 56. That's not what I wanted to happen. Like at all. Can you not resize as right the canvas? The way I want. Oh, okay. I see. Like that. There we go. That's what I wanted. Oh, wait. Did I math wrong? Really? Wait. Did I... Did I got the number wrong? Wait. $192 plus 64. 56. Oh, did I say 8? But I actually type it to 56. Wow. Okay. Whoops. Whoops. Yeah, somehow I said something and I did something else. Ah. I don't need that. Okay, I'm going to work with this right here, right? And I will grab the frame we already did, right? This one. I'm going to just grab this, copy, go over here. That actually is a kind of good fit. A good fit. Yeah. So I'm going to delete the inside real quick. Since the shadow was not like looking nice, I will omit the shadow. Oh. Actually, I can just much easier. Yeah. Right, and now that I added that, I can go to the walls and just place the How did I make a new brush again? Titles. Files. There we go. So I can now place this as an object. Right, and I probably should make like a top layer, right? How do I call this? Let's call this overhead, right? And I will select it. I'll set to be the place holder one, right? So I can grab this and place it there, right? And that means this little guy right here can move without affecting that, right? You can actually see that. Yeah. And because I can do the overhead, I can actually just place this right there. So when the player goes over there, it doesn't go over the wall like this. Yeah. That is actually quite nice. It does look like a sliding door. Huh. That might actually completely change the way I handle doors from now on. Yeah. So let me give it a try. I might actually not need to use the draw events that I was using before. So I might need to remove those. So it's still like clipping over me. Yeah, I need to remove the draw events. So I can just delete this and delete that. Let's see. Oh. Now that looks way better, but this wall doesn't. Ah. Damn it. That's not good.
Booga.
Buga? Hello, hello. Welcome, Ricardo. Huh. Interesting. So that's why the issue. Should I just remove the sides then? I want to play your game someday if it's available. It is available. Well, the prototype on my Patreon. Yeah, it is available for free if you want to try to test it out. Just mind you, is full of bugs currently. I stand here. That's an issue. Yeah. Maybe I should make like a short version of the thing, right? So this is not like happening like this. Yeah. That's an issue. Okay, let me test the door itself. If I go over here and grab a key, right? I defeat this guy, goes over here. I can grab one key from here. Right there. So let's see. Ouch. What do we find over here? Ah. Because of the way I coded things, it means you get stuck. Okay. Can I just adjust it a little bit? I'm trying to figure out how to do this the cleanest way possible. Okay, this checks for the door opening, right? We have on room end, we have an animation end, and we switch to open, right? We set this right. How about I overwrite this, right? And I just simply remove the collision like this. I should probably give myself a key to actually test this. Not that it's that difficult to get the key, but it's still a bit of work. Ow. Still stuck. That's so annoying. Why I'm getting stuck? Basically because the door still has a collision, mainly because of the shape right here, right? This still causes a collision. It does have a collision mask. For some reason, that's what I tried to do. Right here, doing this is supposed to disable the collision. Right there. And it's kind of working because... Hold on. Is it really the door that is causing the problem? Hold on. Let me move the door. And I'll actually give myself a key so I'm not like running around. Maybe it's the door frame, yeah. It's the door frame. I see. I made the mistake of placing that there. Yeah, okay. That was the issue. Let's give it another try. Okay, I grab the key, kill the bunny, and what? There we go. That looks nice. Yeah. It's still like clipping a little bit, but it looks good. Yeah. Especially here on the edges. Should I increase the collision of the players so it's not like overlapping with the wall? I could make it force it so you can only get like to this point and not closer, even though it looks a bit weird. I think it's the side collisions. Hair clips with the walls. Yeah, because I can also get very close to the walls like this. You can see my hair actually clipping a little bit. Yeah. So maybe I could like modify completely the collision of the player. That could be another option. Yeah. Well, at least this door is working. Yeah. Let me remove the key. And let's see. The other door we needed this at was this one right here. This is the 6-1. Okay. 6-1. Right here. Okay. So here I go to the walls and I will just make this smooth, right? And then I create the overhead. Right, and I move that over there. And here I will set the placeholder so I can put the frame. Right, and I'm going to need one side quest one. I didn't think about that. Yeah, I suppose that makes sense. Huh. Well, let's see. Let's grab that. That looks good. And rotate. Ew. There we go. And that will be placed right there. And that way I can add a new sprite. There we go. And now I just need to place the door. Door. Right here. You might be thinking, oh no, more sprites, like you said, right? But, fun enough, here I can just say, hey, 90 degrees. Ta-da! There we go. So that's another door, complete. I actually want to clean this up a little bit. For that door over there. Okay, this is looking clean. What else do I need to do? This bunny is on the ground place. So we have this door done. We change this one to that one. Now this one is the lock one. And this one it doesn't have the no longer locked. Let's see. So that's fine. You get 2 keys for those 2. And we have the last key you get up there, so that's fine. So you get the thingy, and I need to block this one. Yeah. Okay, this should be one way. A one-way door. I represented that with a little red, I believe. Yeah, this. So I need to set this as a one-way door. And I believe that's it. I need to fix the teleport of this. And that would be it. Okay. So that was what? 512. Okay. Let's see. 512. Right here. Okay. So this thing right here, this door, needs adjustment. You're supposed to lead to a map on the score dungeon to the score 6, not 66. 1, 2. And the position should be not this one. 6, 1, 2. Right here. That's 16 to 8. Actually, it has to be in front. So that would be 48 to 08. Okay. So 48 to 8. Okay, that's fixed. And the TP over here also was on this issue, if I remember correctly. Yeah. Let's see. So you are going to map dungeon to 062, and you will be on 48 apparently. Okay, so 48. Aquí what is it missing? Let's see. Okay, so the path currently is going to be like this. We start at the entrance, right? Then we move up, and from here we can only go through this door to the bottom right. Here we fight 2 enemies. From there, we go up through here, through this door, into this area, solve the little puzzle. We go into a room for a fight, then go down, solve this puzzle for a key, exit, and then we can grab one more key right here, right? We go back to the main room. Here we have 2 options, either the top lock or the bottom left, right? The top lock will lead us to the map right here. After going through this little tank door, we go in here, fight, and get the compass. I forgot the word. Solve this puzzle and we get another key. Right? We exit through this one-way door and go back. We still have 2 keys, but now we only have 1 path forward. So we go over here, solve this little puzzle, enter here, defeat the 2 enemies, go through this locked door that is one way on the other side, solve this puzzle, go up here, fight the mini boss, obtain the dungeon item, go back here, go through here by burning the thorns, open your path through here, go outside, maybe grab the treasure chest that is going to be right here. Right, and now you only have to burn these thorns to get the boss key by solving this puzzle. Then you go through these thorns, use the boss key, go right here into this preparation room where I will put a bunch of drops for you to heal and get ready, and then you fight the boss. Sounds nice, currently. Yeah. By the way, I find it funny how it seems like whoever is on the like top 3 in the chat changes every stream. It's kind of funny. Okay, let's do one run to make sure it's actually working as I want it. So we are in the entrance. This is my little chi teleport right there. So we go through here, right? We enter the main room. We go to the right, that is the open door right here. I need to change this into a door. We are missing 2 enemies right here. Then from here we can only go over here. Right? Now, push that and open the door right here. Yeah. Let's say the highest amount of XP is 150? Really? I didn't actually check how far does the XP go. We solve one more puzzle. This way. You get 1 key. That chest is not like correct. We go over here. Push this down. You get that key. Nice. Right, so we have 2 keys. I can go up over here, fight these guys. Right, and go through here. That looks actually quite nice. To get the map, we open this door right here. We are missing the map right there. Oh, apparently not, since Neri is higher than Basil. Yeah. I did notice there is like this weird inconsistency with the XP. Yeah. So I go over here. Then we fight this guy. Go up. We need to solve this puzzle that I just messed up. Right, push that down, push that down, push up, down, yeah. That the P is wrong. It sent me to the opposite side of the room. Okay, and we get another key. I think I'm going to need to like do room by room basis. Ouch. So I go down here, kill the bunny, go through here. Oh, that looks worse than the other ones, for sure. Open the door. I forgot to place that door correctly. Oh no, I can still do it. Wow. Yeah. And we win our little boss battle. Right, we go in. Grab our torch. We go back out. And to exit through here, I need to set the torch and then burn this. And now we can go through here. We are out here. I can push this to exit. Right? And I can go over here. I was about to say, so the fact that you are showing up later than me and what you keep saying you're not on consistently. Now for the speaking, I have no clue. It's not by number of comments. Yeah. And it's not by watch time. It was out of the stream for 1 hour, so I'm tight with you. That's weird, yeah. I'm not sure exactly what's happening there. Okay, so here we go through here, fight the boss, right? And get the treasure. So the run is currently feasible. It can be done from start to end, which is a good sign. I'm missing the boss door, that's for sure. Yeah. Okay, let's see. Let's go room by room, shall we? So first, this thing I need to place back where it is meant to be. And let's see. This one is fine, I believe. Yeah. I don't see anything wrong. What is this? Didn't collect. Okay, right. Okay, pipe one is fine. Let me close these ones since I'm not using them. Okay, so next one. The boss. Okay, I need to change the boss's health, and I also need to change the doors. Okay. So to avoid having issues, I'm going to just move this one over here and just grab a gauntlet door. Gauntlet. No, wait, that's the sprite. Hold on. I was wondering why it was like being so annoying. Okay, gauntlet door. I'm going to flip this 180. Place it right there. And let's copy the data of this door. Right. Okay, that's fine. And that's fine. I can destroy this one now. And let's do the same for this one. Door, I need this, I believe is minus 90. Yeah, okay. Let's see. Let's grab that over here. Okay. I can remove that torch now. Okay. Now I need to change the life of this guy. Oof. Currently his HP is 1. How much should it have? Actually, I can just change directly the enemy. Dungeon 2 or little oof. So max XP is 1. Let's see. The bunny I believe has 2 HP. Yeah, it has 2 HP. The next in power scaling who would be who again? The board has how much? The board has 6, okay. The mole has how much? 4. Okay. Owl? The owl has 1. The hedgehog has how much? 5. Okay, so this has 4, that has 6, 2. Okay, 2. I would say this guy should have 3 HP. The owl, right? Then we have the mole with 4 HP. Then we have the hedgehog with 5 XP. And finally, we have the 4 with 6, right? So, how much will the wolf have? I think he should have, since the other is on 6 for the 4, right? It should have at least 6. But because it's a mini boss, let's make it 14 HP. Yeah. What do you guys think? Do you think that's fair? You think? How do you stop? You need to be. I believe. Okay, so we gave the boss HP now. Okay. Let's see. That was 5, 3. Okay. 6, 1. This is the one where we were before. We have that fine. I might need to update the bracers. Yeah. Maybe I should move the puzzle thing, right? Because the block stops here, right? So maybe I should have it aligned directly. Like that. Yeah. It would be like, it make more sense, I think. Hmm. Oh. Okay. That seems to be okay. Let's move on to the next room. For this, I believe everything is correct. Actually, I think I need to modify a few things. First, I want to give this something that looks better. Did I did that over here? Yeah, that looks fine. Okay. Okay. Hmm. I don't remember. Do the turns remember if they were destroyed or not? Puzzle pixels. Turns. You're using... You're overwriting. You're using entity. Ah. Why are you... Why did I say it like this? The interrupt list is the same, so I don't need to declare it. Yeah. We do have an attack list. Did I do it to get rid of the knockback frames? Maybe. But I do need this right here to make it so this thing doesn't respawn and that easily. So let me just add that back. Yeah. Okay. Okay. That was 6-1, I believe. No, this is 6-1. I'm missing a door right here. Let's see. I need a door. Generic doors. A normal door. Normal door. And then this guy needs to be 90 degrees. Right there. And I will adjust the balls. Like that. And I need to set the PP direction. That would be to 513. So map dungeon to 513. The position is going to be on Y the same, like that. On X, it has to be like on the opposite side, right here. Right there. So this X in particular. Okay. And I think that's it. That's it. Yeah. Okay. And we're on 6th streak, we said, right? So now I want 7-1. Ah, this is the entrance. Okay. So first I want to kill these enemies. And the door. Right? I don't need that. And with the walls I need to adjust one on the bottom. Like that. Yeah. And I think that's it for that one. So next one. This is the entrance. I don't see anything wrong here. Next one. This is the puzzle. I don't think there is any wrong here. And this needs a door for the boss. Yeah. So let's see. Door. Boss. Door. And I need to fix the walls. For that one. And I can actually set this actually. Ah, wait. I need to make the overhead. Overhead. Place holder. And let's use this right there. And for the wall below, I will just adjust. Both like that. Nice. That looks quite nice. Yeah. I think I need to place some more drops for you to get ready to for the boss. So let me place a few things around. Yeah. That actually looks quite nice. Yeah. It looks a bit weird because you have like water below and not much else. Yeah. But it's not so bad. Okay. And I need to adjust the door in particular to teleport to the boss room. Variables. Okay. It would be 7. 711. No, it should be 714. Okay. Map score tangent to 701 of 4. There we go. And the position would be the same in X, but actually it should be this in X. And it should be on the bottom of the screen when you come in. So right here, but a little bit higher. That right there. And let's place this back. Here we go. Here we go. Here we go. So we have the boss key, we have that, okay. Next we have to go to 714. This is the boss room. So let's see. I need to add some doors to block the exits. Generic. Gauntlet. $180. And adjust the walls. This one. Let's do the same for the one on top. Okay. Let's see. And this one needs to go back to the other room. I can actually use this one as a reference. 24016. 24048. Okay. 24048. And the map should be map dungeon 2 underscore 07 01 03. Yeah, okay. That's ready. This one. It would be to the same map. Well, not the same. Almost the same coordinates. But it has to be in the one above, I believe. 05. The position should be the same as this on X. Right? And right here it should be 304. Okay. That's it. So we have the boss arena ready for battle. Nice. Next is 705. This one just needs a door down, a normal door. I need to rotate this 180 there, and I need to adjust the walls. There we go. This is where the treasure is going to be. And just need to adjust the teleport. This would be map underscore dungeon 2 underscore 07 4 to 40 48, if I remember correctly. Yeah, okay. And next we have a 81. Oh yeah, this is the one I wanted to add the entrance. Okay. Overhead. Placeholder. Okay. And that means I can go over here, grab the brush. And I want this one. Right there. And then I can just adjust the walls the way I want. Nice. I believe that's it for this one. Ah, I forgot to refresh the alerts. Damn it. Alerts. Boom. There we go. I refunded you the boom. Go back to chat. Okay. Is there a locked door? No, I just wanted the archway. Yeah, I just wanted the frame. Here I do need some enemies. Enemies. Objects. Enemy. How about I said here, since it's the beginning, I will just place a couple bunnies. Yeah. Okay. And next one, we will go to A2. This place. Okay, first, this guy is not supposed to be here. Let me check my design. Okay, so we have to, by default, do these guys right here, right? These guys are... Maybe I should change the bunnies for something else here. This area is like very wide. Not so much, but... I suppose I could just, like... introduce this guy? Maybe? I definitely want to, like, move the bunnies, remove them. Maybe I will keep, like, these two. Still feels correct. Okay. Here is supposed to be a door, right? But it is still missing. So I will place an overhead right here. Placeholder. Okay. And let me grab this to place right there. And I will place that on top. And fix the walls. Okay, that looks nice. There is going to be a door right there. I just don't have one yet. I think that's good enough, I suppose. Move on to the next. This is looking quite nice. Let me check over here. Yeah, we don't really have... Well, do we have the brush hairs there? So maybe I should place some. Puzzle pieces. This one. Maybe I should make it like smaller. I'm starting to think that maybe they are a little bit too big. Yeah. Let's make these ones be on. I think I just need to do that, right? Just have them like triggered. And maybe I can add some droppers over here. Just some grass. Maybe like this. Yeah, okay, that looks fine. Yeah. Okay. So that one's fine. Let's see. This is to... and 8, okay. So we just check this. Next is... I believe this has like enemies, right? Right here. Yeah, a few on the path. Oh wait, this is a different one. Yeah, this is the one below. Right here. That's weird. Oh no, it's fine. Okay. I suppose I can place like one enemy here. Maybe a hedgehog? Yeah. Are you going to give the player a minimap? Not really. I'm going to give them a dungeon map, the same way you see it on Zelda games. Yeah. But just that. Yeah. Okay, this is 9-1. Okay. 9-2. This place also needs an enemy. I will make it the boar for this one. And I will place it over here. Actually, let's just place it right there. And I can fix the walls also. Okay. Next is 9-3, I believe. This one does need a few enemies. I'm going to place some owls in the way. Maybe this one closer. Yeah. That looks nice, I think. And I need to fix the walls for the doors. Like that. Yeah. Okay. That was 9-2. 9-3. Oh, that was 9-3. 9-4. This place. First, this needs to be over here. The enemy needs to be over here. I will lock that. And let's fix the walls. Okay. And this one, 9-3, should be a bit of a downlet. So let's add a different enemy here. You're not meant to be here. So I will grab a mole, a boar, and a hedgehog. Let's make that the battle here. Okay, I think that's it for this one. That was 914. So 101. This place. Okay. So I think I will add just a small amount of enemies here. Just like maybe a couple of bunnies. And that's it. Yeah. I need to fix the walls here also. Okay. That looks quite nice, actually. Ah. That's a 1011. Okay. 1012. This next on wall fixing. The one below too. And this is meant to be a gauntlet, so let's make something interesting here. 1012 is this. So this should be a minor battle. This one needs to be over here. This one I can delete. And I will place, let's make it a little ramming one. So I will close the 3 boards. It's your challenge here. Yeah. Oh. Okay, next one. This is 1012, 1013. It's another challenge. Here I need to move these two over here. Get rid of the slime. And fix the walls. Okay, enemies would be... Let's put a couple of hedgehogs, like close to the thingies. And I will place a single... Actually, let's put a couple of owls. Like that. Yeah. Okay. That was 10-3, 10-4. This is the puzzle. I just need to fix the walls here. Okay. And the one on the side. There we go. Now the rooms feel like more cohesive in general, which I like. And I believe those are all the F1 floors. Yeah. Let's give it a check. Oh. Okay, so we go first here and here. You can like fight the bunnies here a little bit. Go over here, there is a little headshot. You can fight, but you can just ignore it if you want. We go in here, we have the guy there in the way. Oh, you can push the block also. Oh, 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 shit. The block goes through the hole. That's another issue. That's a bug I was not aware of. Yeah, that's an issue I need to fix. Then there is a battle against this tree. They can hit each other, which is quite nice. There we go. And then we go next. We can, ouch, get rid of these guys first. And we can do the puzzle real quick over here to get the key. I need to fix the position of that chest. I can go over here, push that into place, grab one more key, and then I go out, and I can choose to go over here. To open this door first. So I open, right? That looks really weird, like this. Then I can open this. I need to give like some collision to this. We go in here, I can get rid of the bunnies. And go through here. And there is a puzzle. Right? So I go like this, go like that. And that goes up, that goes right. We can then just finish that. And I go in here. And now this is a battle. Now that I notice, the doors are open. That's an issue. Ouch. And there is the animation. And that's it. We go over here, grab our prize. I can equip it. I forgot to make the sprite for that. And this guy is still respawning, which is not good. Okay, so we are back here. I forgot to change this door. Yeah. So I can burn the thing right here. Go over here, exit through here. Right, and we can go in here. And now I have the ability to just burn all of this to do this puzzle in particular. Right? So I don't remember the answer here. I was to the other side. This is needed over here, I believe. This way, down, and right there. This one was like this. And this goes... Where did this go? I don't remember. Ah, shit. Okay, I need to save the state of the thorns so you don't have to burn them every time. That's another detail. Oh. Okay, so that goes like this, like that. This goes like this, I believe. And goes like that. Maybe? I don't remember. Ah! That's not what I wanted. This one just goes like this. And this was just straight down, right? I don't remember the answer. Oh, there was one that you needed to do like this, if I remember correctly. Yeah. It was meant to go there. Okay, this one needs to go through here. That means it has to bounce from here. It needs to hit that. So it would be like this. And like that. And down. This one can just go like that. This is... I don't remember. I made a bit too good of a puzzle here. Well, we still have one side of the dungeon to explore. I don't have the key. Wait, do I not have enough keys? I got 2, open those 2. Wait. I locked myself out of a side of the dungeon? Wait. I got 1 key, 2 keys. And I use 1 key, 2 keys. There is no other key because the other one is behind the... Oh! That's an issue. Huh. Hmm. Hmm. Okay. That means I did something wrong here. Hmm. 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 How do I balance this? Huh. The only way I can think of fixing this is either forcing the player to go through the top locked door first. Hmm. Huh. You have no idea? Hmm. I have an idea, actually. I could just basically. Can I cut it? Yeah. Okay. So I could just divide the midroom into two pieces. So the left side is like not available until you complete the right side, right? And to do that, I need to like fence off the left side. Yeah. So I could like set it like this. Like placing some blocks. Right? Ah, damn it. Ah, right? I can fence up that area like this, and then just like cross all these also. Wow. Wow. It's probably because I'm designing this the wrong way. What do you think I should do? The issue here is that if you go through here, you basically lock yourself out of this area. Because one key is behind this, right? But if I add one more key, this area is like has an extra key now, right? There are more keys than locked doors in the dungeon. Actually, no, it's not linear. The way I'm trying to make it, it actually doesn't make it linear. You made me like think about it. Yeah. It's not actually linear. Because you see, what I want to do here is to force the player that if they want to reach this key, they need to open the other door, right? But I will not force them to actually complete that side of the dungeon before they can come to this area. Yeah. So basically, what I'm going to do here is that I'm going to oh, that turns are like becoming very distorted. Okay, so what I'm going to have them do is basically this. They will start from the entrance, right? They will move through here, go and grab the keys that are right here, right? On this loop. Then they can go and unlock this. They don't have to actually complete this area. They can jump down into the hole, right? And from the underground, cross to here, to these stairs over here, exit through here, go through this little pathway or turns, enter this area, complete this, right? And then they come back again, exit through here, and then they can burn the turns, and they can then actually go over here and complete stuff if they want. Yeah. At least I think it will function like that. So I'm going to do this. Like that. And I will make sure this actually looks closed. Yeah, like that. Yeah. Right? That way they are forced to come over here. And I think I will just move this treasure chest from here to over here. I will just have it move. Why won't you let me move it? There we go. I'll move the treasure chest over here. So it's just like there, existing. Right? And I will open a little path over here. Right? So this is hopefully the final design. So let me do the adjustments then. All of them had to be done on the main room. So it would be over here. Yeah, from here onwards. And I need thorns. Right, like that. And then I go to the next map. That would be not 6-1. No. Ouch. It is 6-1. It should be 2 spaces, okay? It would be right here. Let me just place a reference. 90. Like that. And I will set one more. And I want it to match it to the one of the next areas. So that would be 7-1. Right here. Right, and the space over here is 1. these ones are not meant to be here. So I can just place them here now, like this. And delete the wall that I added. Okay, so that is blocking that. And now I just want to close this. So it would be 1, 2. Actually, I can just make it directly against the wall, like this. Right? No, because I want to put the chest over here. I will have it to make it like this. Actually, let me just delete these guys. Move these guys over here. And can I rotate them all at the same time? I can. Nice. Okay, so now I just need to move the chest. That would be on 6, 3. Yeah, this chest needs to be moved from here to here. Oh, wow, it won't let me copy paste the object. Really? This is just a treasure with a big heart. Okay. So let's move this chest. I will place it there and move the money below. And we want this to be a big heart. Drop a big heart. Okay, and let's see. Now that I did that, I just need to punch a hole on this. And given the design, I need to complete the line to the right. Okay. So complete the line to the right. Let me just push this over here like that. That's a line. Okay. And I need 7, 3, I believe. Yeah. 7, 3. Okay, here I need to align with this, so we need to hold right there. So it would be right here. Okay. So it would be right there, I believe. Not quite. It needs to be a little bit lower. Yeah, okay. That's it. And I will set this to 90. Just place it right there. I suppose I will leave this one right there. Actually, I can just kill that corner. Oh. Okay, that looks fine. Yeah. I'm trying to think if there is a way to get stuck. You go to the right, grab 2 keys. Then go up, grab open 1. And you can drop down. Open this side. That will be locked. So you will need to go back the other way. Okay, I think I just figured it out. Yeah. I think that's good. Okay. Yeah, this is good. Yeah. Okay, let's do a little run. So you go in, right? You cannot access that. And if you go over here, you can see there is stuff over there. There is not much you can do, right? So then we go over here. This one is locked. So we go down. We take care of these guys. We go down and get rid of the bunny. We go over here, take care of the bunnies. Over here we can push. Through here, go to the other side. That guy can block the thingy. Okay, so we are over here. Here I need to fight these guys. Oh. Oh. Okay. And over here I just get rid of the bunnies. Solve this for the key. Grab it. Go over here. Okay, so now we can go up to the only door we can access, right? Over here. So here we can go trigger the door and run across this. Shit. And I fell. And because I have not worked on the big one, we are basically stuck on big one. Yeah. Sadly. Okay. The dungeon still needs some tinkering, for sure. Yeah. Go away. Go away. Oh. Go away. Damn you. Go away. Damn it. It fell. Can enemies put boxes? Yes, they can. Oh. Gotcha. 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 Meow. Meow. We can go over here. That way. Across. Damn it. There you can see how the enemies can push boxes. Ah. That's an issue. Ah, shit. Damn it. We go across, we go this way and up. And we open this. And then I can grab this one. So I have two. Exit through here, go up. Get rid of the money. Go in here. We go through here. Take that. Go across. Running. And going here. Here we need to fight these guys. Whoa. There we go. So we go. Ah, wait! I went through the wrong door. Ouch. Okay, let's get rid of these guys. Go away. Oh, it's time already? Ah, you're right. I can do that, and we're good. Ah, I forgot to fix that teleport. And that's another key. And then we drop down and go across all the underground here, over here, right? And come out on this area right here. And then we start moving down to the next part of the areas. Yeah. Ah. Okay. Okay, let's stop here. We made quite a lot of progress. The dungeon is like more coherent now than before. Yeah. Once the dungeon is like up to standard, we will start with the boss. Yeah. You get to design a new boss. Yeah. I already have like some moves that I wanted to have, but you guys can choose the rest. Yeah. And the dead animation also. Yeah.
Had to wake up early. If I stay up, I'll barely do anything. I am most productive during the morning before having to go to work, because of the sense of urgency. Hey, Ooh Booga.
Whole screen nuke? We can do that, yeah. I can make it like a Placidio Sax nuke. Yeah. Have it burn to death and let out an unholy scream? Wow. 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 Cross the game and delete the save site. That would be a bit much. Maybe if I implement a hardcore, I will do that. Yeah. That sounds like a hardcore run. Yeah. Have the world come back as a god and reap his god and revenge? We could do that, yeah. Well, no, the issue is that, you see, is this a spoiler? I think it's a spoiler. Nah, let's not say anything. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, it's a bit of a spoiler. Yeah. Okay. Then I suppose I will just be ending here today. I need to go grab something to eat. Yes. Good night, good night. Bye bye. I will see you guys on Thursday. Yes. Good night. Thank you for coming. Thank you for watching. Yes. Muchas gracias por venir al directo. Y los veré mañana, el jueves. Yes, I will see you on Thursday. Yeah. Good night. Sleep well. Good night, good night. Bye bye. Bye bye. Good night. Adios. And bye. Bye bye.
Bruh, how did you get 8? Oh, you can extend the sprite sheet. No, you got it right, but earlier you said 258 instead of 256. Nice. Sliding door. Ooh Booga. Hello. WB. Nice. I want to play your game someday if it is available. Why though? You can't disable the collision using code? Maybe the door frame. Nice. She clips with the walls, not the door frame. I think it's the side collisions. Her hair clips with the walls. Oh no, more sprites. Yay. More sprites. I'm consistently #1 for some reason. This exp thing makes no sense. So let's say the highest amount of exp is 150 right now. Go on. When two people have the same amount, YouTube gives the top place to whoever reaches that amount last. Ha, I thought it uses alphabetical order if there are multiple people with the same exp. Oh, apparently not, since Neri is higher than Basil. Yeah, I was about to say that. So the fact that you are showing up later than me is why you keep staying on #1 consistently. Now for the exp gain, I have no clue. It's not by number of comments for sure. And it's not by watch time, since I was out of the stream for 1.5 hours and I'm tied with you. Interrogate the YouTube programmers. I think. How do I stop? Understandable. Wait, there's a locked door here too? Hey. I guess it does look nice. Are you going to give the player a minimap? Dogs. Nice. Skip the boss fight. Nice. Bruh. I have no idea. So it has to become linear one way or another. Oh. I'm back. I see. WBF. Nice. Wait. Can enemies push boxes? Oh, it's time. God, it's cold here. Vine whip attack. Whole screen nuke. Have it burn to death and let out an unholy scream. Crash the game and delete the save file. Have the wolf come back as a ghost and rip its head off as revenge. Ooh. Okay, don't say it. Okay, good night everyone. Good night people. Sleep well or else. Bye. Croissant emoji. rice cracker emoji, banana emoji, sun emoji, black star emoji, crescent moon emoji. Good night. Bye bye.